Welcome to Bridging Cultures, a first generation experience. I'm your host, Edgar Arellano, and I'm glad you're here. This podcast is a space for first generation stories. For those of us that grew up navigating two cultures, two languages, and two different sets of expectations. It's for the children of immigrants, for the cultural translators, for the bridge builders, and for anyone who's ever felt caught between where they came from and where they're going. I started this podcast because I know what it's like to be in that in between. I grew up the son of Mexican immigrants, working in the orange fields of Florida with my grandfather during summers or winter break. I grew up interpreting at doctor's offices, translating forms that were as foreign to me as they were to my family members. And I was being an advocate and not even knowing what that entailed at the time. I often caught myself trying to make sense of these two cultures because they didn't always go hand in hand. So, nonetheless, I'm grateful for those experiences because they shaped me into who I am today. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a volunteer ESL teacher, a traveler. But above all, I'm a storyteller. I've always been enamored by storytelling because I believe storytelling is the way that we connect. I believe it's the way we heal. And through storytelling, I also think it's a way to honor the past and to honor our ancestors and whoever made the sacrifices to be where we are today. So, this podcast isn't just about my story, it's about our stories. And in each episode, you'll hear from a first gen story, a first gen voice across a different walk of life. Each story will be of moments of resilience, of grit, failure, determination, and triumph. Because being first gen isn't just about the struggle. I'm a firm believer that in that journey, there is creativity, strength, and most importantly, there's hope. The hope that we carry forward to the next generations. So my goal is simple. It's to build community where we can see ourselves in each other's journeys, where we honor the past, and most importantly, where we create space for the future generations. So whether you're first gen yourself, you're the child of immigrants, you love good stories, you're curious about these stories, then welcome. You are part of this bridge that we're building. So this is Bridging Cultures, a first generation experience. Let's begin.